Hello, this is Thomas Sheltra, and today I'm going to be discussing the RTCC Reading Initiative. So I'm going to be going over the Reading Initiative purpose, the goal, the mission statement for the school, and the results to date. So this is our school, Randolph Technical Career Center, and as you can see that it is in Randolph, Vermont, but you can see that there are more than just the Randolph School, and it encompasses a variety of school districts within central Vermont. So the Reading Initiative purpose. So first of all, kind of piggybacking on the mission is for the school, is to ignite a passion for reading among students, especially because we're a technical center and we are not heavily focused academically in the traditional sense. It is to try and get students who are coming from hands-on technical programs to get a little bit of reading and to also enhance the literacy among our pre-tech and our 11th and 12th grade students. A while back, we had taken a STAR 360 proficiency test, kind of as a barometer to see where our students were in math and English. And also we did some science testing. But as far as literacy was concerned, we have 160 students at our school, and the average reading level is at a 5th grade level. So that is a huge issue. So one is students are struggling with reading, but this idea is to give them at least 15 minutes a week where they have sustained quiet reading. The goal for our program is to try and reach 100,000 minutes as a school by June 16th. So we started February 17th. And students will have 15 minutes of sustained quiet reading every Friday. And then we will be doing weekly, monthly, and an end-of-the-year prizes where students in programs can win gift cards. And at the end of the year, the winning program will get to decide what we as a school will do for an activity. So, creating reward systems is a really great incentive to get students into something. And, you can really start to see, as far as my perspective, the creative or the competitive juices in the students, which is really great to see. So yes, when we reach 100,000 minutes, the winning program will get to decide what we do as a school. And the list of activities in a collaborative effort was decided by our student ambassadors to try and give them more of a voice and agency into the reading initiative. So these are, mostly they're just Subway and McDonald's. We're a small town of a couple thousand people, so we don't have all these fancy IHOPs and Olive Gardens. The rewards, however, these three pictures are of the three types of activities we can do. So one of the top choices was Get Air, which is a giant indoor trampoline center. So that looks pretty cool. The second one is to go up near the Canadian border to the Jay Peak Water Park. As you can see, that looks amazing, especially on a nice cold Vermont winter day when we've gotten 2 or 3 feet of snow. And then the last idea is the indoor ice skating. I personally, as a hockey fan, really hope that that one is chosen, but I'm sure it'll be one of the first two. So the RTCC mission statement, and I highlighted the words that I thought were really important. So the mission of RTCC is to ignite a passion for learning, so that together we can create a highly skilled workforce that benefits our communities by providing exceptional career and technical programs that meet industry demands through positive relationships among staff, students, families, and community partners. So the, kind of drawing a parallel to what this assignment is for this module in this unit, we have in our mission statement the idea that we are sending students out into the real world with technical skills that are not only going to help them as individuals as far as pursuing careers that they're interested in, but that those careers are going to have a positive impact on the community. And I think that through the reading initiative, it is only going to help the communities more by having students with higher literacy rates, not only just for their careers, but the positive residual impacts that it will have in the community. So the project timeline that we took was came up with the idea, and we discussed it within the leadership committee. So this included our director for academic support, our guidance counselor, program instructors that are part of the leadership team, and just to give them an idea of what the aim was, what the goals are, and why it is important, not only from an academic standpoint, but something for, students as they get older to have sort of like a lifelong passion for reading. Then we brought in the student ambassadors, again, to give them agency and let them kind of plan out what are some of the rewards that should be given. Then we did the prep, which is, just trying to roll out everything and getting everybody on board. Then we had the rollout. So February 17th was our first Friday reading. And while we were only a month into it, for this year, we'll be using the data as a way to fix any of the mistakes or the bugs or the hiccups that happened throughout this portion of the reading initiative. So that way next year, at the beginning of the year, it's something that's sustained throughout the year. And hopefully the number of minutes increases, and then even the prizes. So these are some of the staff and students that have been really crucial to the success. So Christy, she's our director of academic support, and she's just done a really great job at helping students who are on IEP and 504 plans, and especially students who have trouble reading, whether it's because, of their grade level or whatever accommodation that needs to be made. She's just done a really great job, and we need 10 more of her at our school. Chuck, our diesel instructor, the diesel, auto, electrical, those are programs that I guess kind of get stigmatized a little bit because of the types of students that, working in a garage, working in a house, or, these are typically students who are viewed as not caring as much about academics or something like reading. But, to see him be able to model behavior, but then also inspire behavior has been really, really wonderful to see. And his diesel program has been the top this month. Same goes for Dylan, who's a diesel student. She was the winner for the monthly reward for the reading, and was given a couple of gift certificates. And then Navaya, she is one of our student ambassadors, and so she has been, again, really critical and crucial in helping come up with some of those reward systems, and then also, relaying to other students why this initiative is really important. Here are some pictures of the diesel program. Again, they've read over 1,000 minutes so far this month, and I believe Dylan she has almost half of that. So she has gone above and beyond the everybody else, not in just her program, but the entire school. But these are some of the things that these kids are doing. They got to take out a transmission, and they're going to take that and rip it apart and learn how to put it back together again. So I just think that this is a great way of showcasing the types of things that our students are doing at their school, and that by incorporating some of the reading and the literacy skills that go into that, it can only help their careers even more. And so this is the results that we have so far. We're at almost 18,000 minutes with about 13 weeks left. I really hate to sound pessimistic, but I think that trying to get the next 80,000 minutes with 13 weeks left might be a very tall task, but I'm happily surprised with how many students are into it, and really appreciate the fact that program instructors are also modeling that behavior to get students into it. So in conclusion, the initiative has had mixed results, but overall I get a very positive feeling, both from the feedback that from myself that I've seen, but also some of the program instructors. Some of the students come up with excuses not to participate. But on the other hand, not Dylan is one example, but a lot of students have said like they want to read longer than 15 minutes on Fridays, or they've even asked program instructors as part of the feedback that they've gotten is like, hey, like I'm done with all my work today, like, or for the morning, can I go read for 30 minutes? So I think when you have students that hadn't asked that before to a program instructor, and now they're actively wanting to read, how can you not think of that as anything but a success? The Diesel program has been the most successful, and all the data and feedback will be used into modifying it for next year. And I think that, as far as the community impact, that's going to be a really like a long-term thing. I think that that's going to have to be part of the data collection that we receive, is maybe reaching out to alumni when they do graduate after this year and preceding years, and really trying to get an idea of how that reading initiative has made an impact, and seeing where those benefits in the community are. But because it's in our mission statement as far as a school is concerned, and adding into this reading initiative, I can only think that the benefits towards the community are going to be really wonderful. And I'm thinking of any students that have younger siblings, modeling that behavior for them face to face, and getting their brothers and sisters, or and then in the future their children, to read. So I just hope that is a continued benefit. Thank you very much, and I'm glad that hopefully you viewed this all the way until I don't know what I'm saying to conclude, but goodbye.